Hi everybody. I am going to be covering in this presentation how to create a document in Microsoft Word and save it to my hard drive. And I'm going to also try and do the same thing in my Office 365 account so you can understand how to create a document and how to save it, and so you can find it easily and organize your work. Because I've had many students lose their work, they don't save things, they don't name things the right way, so they can't find it once they've saved it, or they just turn in the wrong document altogether because it just says document 4 and they don't know what that means. So you can see up at the very top of this, this is a Word document. I have downloaded Microsoft Office onto my computer, which is free, which you have that ability to do as well. You can download it to up to 5 devices, so you can put it on your phone, you can put it on a tablet, you can put it on a desktop, you can put it on a laptop. You know, up to 5 devices you can download Office, and for free because you are a Normandale student. So I did that. It's on my laptop, and I'm on my laptop right now. So you can see at the very top here it says document 4. That does not tell me anything about what this document is going to be. And this document is going to be a writing assignment that I have for one of my classes. My instructor has told me that I need to write a story about what I did on my summer vacation. So that is what my assignment is. And of course I have my assignment sheet right here, and I'm looking at what I need to do. And so the first thing I have to do is put my name on the paper so my instructor knows whose paper it is. Even if we are online and you are handing it into an assignment folder which is associated with your name, you still need to have your name on your paper. That is just protocol. You need to do it. Ever since kindergarten, that's your job to do first, is to put your name on your paper. So I'm going to do that. There we go. And I'm going to do a few returns, like 3 of them, so I have a nice space so it's easy to read. And then I'm going to go up here to this menu, and I'm going to center my cursor so then I can title my document, which is also something that is required. Always title your document. So my assignment was what I did on my summer vacation. All right, so that's the assignment, and I'm going to return a couple times again so there's a nice space. I'm going to align my cursor to the left again so I can start writing, and then I would start by pushing the tab key so I'm indenting, and then I would put something like my favorite memory from this summer was when I went fishing with my husband up north, in Alexandria. Okay, so I want you to see what I just did there. What I did was I just kept typing, and when I just kept typing and my words went right off the page, automatically Word puts it down onto the next line. So I don't have to keep track of when my words are going to run off the page, because Word does it right for me. So a lot of people, when they first start using computers, they think that they have to guess when your line is going to be done, and they're returning after each line. You don't have to do that. The only time you have to press return is if you want a space in between your lines. So you can see that I have a space between my lines here, right? And also, it's required that you are double spacing your document. So I'm going to, again, just I'm going to select it all. So I'm going to do this. I just put my cursor up there and dragged it so everything turned blue. The other thing you can do is on your keyboard you can hit Command A and everything is all highlighted too. And then I'm going to go up to this icon right here and press on this little arrow, and then I'm going to go down to double space. So now you can see it's all double spaced, and teachers with eye problems that are because of their age, I'm not naming names, but they can see better and then they can read your work better. Okay, so it's good to double space. So then let's just pretend that I wrote this story about going fishing with my husband up north in Alexandria, and I'm all done. Usually what I do next is I go up to review, and I just make sure that all of my spelling and grammar is okay. It is. Also, if it isn't, if I spell something wrong, like the lake was cold, you can see that underneath the word lake, it's underlined in red, and that means it's a mistake, and so I have to correct it. Sometimes you can do this, but I know that I forgot the E, so I'm just going to correct it like that. Okay, the lake was cold, right? Also, if you're doing something with grammar and your grammar is not correct, it will underline it in green. And then if you don't know what to do, you can just come up to review and then have it check, and then it will tell you, it will give you like suggestions. So like if I did that again and it was just lack, oops, right? I can go, oh, I'm going to spell check, and it says the lack was cold, and then see it says lack, that's how you spell lack, but oh, lake is a suggestion, and then I just change it, and then it's changed. So that's how you do spell check and grammar check. All right, so now I'm all done, and now I need to save my document to my hard drive so I know what it is, and it doesn't just say document 4, right? So I can't just press save, because then it will save as document 4. So I have to name it and I have to tell it where to go. So I'm going to go up, and this program that I'm using for this video does not let me show you the menu. So right above the screen right here, it says File, and I'm going to go to File, and then you can see the drop down says New Document. I don't need a new document. I want to save. So I'm going to press Save, and do you see how it says Save here? Save. And then something's going to come up on my screen that asks me, where should I save it? Now, this is not for my theater stuff, right? So what I can do now is I can use these little arrows, and I can do this, and I'll be like, okay, it could be in documents. I don't really want it in documents either. I want this in my English class. So now I'm in documents and I don't want to be there. So I'm going to go over here, and it says documents, right? I want to go to, why won't it let me do that? Interesting. Well, I'm going to go down here to Normandale, because that's where I really want to be, is Normandale, and I'm going to scroll down. I think that was my problem, is I didn't scroll down. And so you can see that I have a lot of stuff in my Normandale folder, right? And if we want to go back to documents, I can show you how I'm going to navigate that, because now I understand what happened. So the computer is telling me you were just here recently, and they're going to give me that, and I don't want that. And then they're going to give me dates. Like if you want to look for something in 2019, you can look. But now I'm going to just scroll down. I'm just going to keep scrolling until I hit what I want, which is Normandale, which is right here. I'm going to click on that. Again, it's giving me, see, previous 7 days English. So that's where I want to be. If I didn't want to be in the English, I'd keep scrolling until I found the right folder. So I have made all of these folders, and then all of these things that are gray, these are just documents. So I have folders and then I have documents. And in my folder, that is how I am organizing myself. So I want to go into my English folder. All right, and I'm not going to put it in any specific English class because this is an imaginary English class. So now I have all of this, right? And then it says save as Meg Hatton. Well, that's my name. And I will tell you that that is the first thing that I wrote on my document was my name, right? Remember I gave you that big lecture about putting your name on your paper? So those are the first words that Word found. But that is not what my document is about. My document is about what I did on my summer vacation, right? That's the name of my document. That's the name of my assignment. So now I can save that. And did you see that? That happened up here. It says now what I did on my summer vacation. That is what it's named. That is what my title is right here. That's what I want it to be named because that's my assignment. And it's in the right folder. So now I know your next question is, okay, how do I make a folder? And that's right here. So I am now in, what I did was I went down and I'm in my hard drive. And my hard drive I get to from my dock. And it usually looks here. I could have done it from here too. I could do that, right? I clicked on the hard drive thing and now I have a brand new window. And so in my window it says, oh, here's my Macintosh hard drive. Here are my applications and all my stuff. And then I have some other places over here that my Macintosh just gave me, right? So I like documents. Some people like to put things in their own like house, whatever. Some people like to use their desktop for things. I do too. But I like documents for my documents. So you can see I have a lot of stuff in my documents. But if I wanted to get a new folder, I am going to just go up again to this menu, and now I'm in, it says Finder. So that is what I'm on the hard drive, and it's called Finder. And I'm going to go next to the word Finder, which is right above my cursor here, and then it says File again. So I'm going to click on File, and now you can see that it says New Finder Window, which is what this thing is, or New Folder. So I'm going to say New Folder. Okay, and I'm going to just name it, I'm going to name it, I don't know, the folder, I guess. I have no clever name right now. So I'm naming it the folder, okay? So then once I do that and I stop typing, it's going to alphabetize this. So now I have to find it again, and here it is, the folder. So there is nothing in this folder. It's right here, right? So if I had a class or something and I wanted to organize my stuff, I might put, instead of the folder, I might call this Fall Semester 2020. Oops, right? If it was 2020 and it was fall. So then I'm going to click on it. It's going to alphabetize, so it's going to go away. Oh, so I have to scroll and find the F's. There it is, fall semester, and then nothing, right? And so in this fall semester folder, I'm probably going to want to put my classes in here, right? So then I would do another new folder, and I would say English, right? And then I could save that and put it in this folder, and then all of my assignments would be in that folder. So that is my advice to you if you have Microsoft Word on your computer. I will do another one for Office 365 so you understand how to use that.